If you're looking for a laugh while cleaning a roof, got to kill some time making windows sublime, you got the right plan with Ryan and Dan. Welcome to the Uncleanables Podcast.
Wait, well, I'll clap them cheeks, big man. Wagwan Pussycat!
I was going to say, do you want to wait for the jingle, but we were banging it on?
No, yeah, put that over me doing the horrendous Jamaican accent.
Was that Jamaican or Welsh?
It was actually Scottish.
How are we all doing, gang? Welcome back to another episode of the Uncleanables Podcast.
Dan looks as tanned as I do. I've been on holiday for a week. Dan's been playing in the dirt, I think.
I've been wallowing around in a load of dirt, mate.
He's got his Britney Spears "Hit Me One More Time" shirt.
Do you know why? Do you know why I tie this up?
Sass.
No, because it gets cool. I don't like it when it flaps around.
Do you not just do it up?
No, I just feel like I'm going to school. Don't you? It looks like a really weird blazer.
Every day's a school day.
No, I always tie them up like this. Makes me look hard as well.
Oh, it makes you look ready to fuck, I think.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, like DTF.
Some fishnet high vis. Oh, mate, this week's been clapped. Anyway, mate, tell everyone about your holiday.
Mate, holiday was bloody brilliant. I'd recommend Santorini to anyone.
Yeah.
We had great food. Weather was pretty good for September as well.
Yeah.
It was my kind of weather, like 22 to 24 during the day.
Easy.
It's quite windy there, I think, because it's an island and it's quite small. So there was quite a breeze in the air. But at night it's cold. It's not hot at night, so you can there's no issues with you go to sleep and it's too hot and you can't fucking sleep properly. So yeah, it was my kind of holiday. We were there 5 days. I think you probably only need 4. It is really, you can drive from one side of the island to the other in 40 minutes.
So you go bed quite early, didn't you? You've got quite what time do you normally go to bed? 7:30?
8, 9.
8 or 9. So does that go out the window when you go on holiday?
No.
No?
Well, so
you're sitting there having a few drinks, bit of dinner?
Yes and no.
Yeah.
So we were 2 hours ahead.
Yeah.
So we were going to bed like between 9 and 11.
Yeah.
But that is, between like 10 and 11. But that's between 8 and 9 UK time.
Yeah.
Because we were only there a short amount of time. It's like, but I was waking up 2 hours later than I would normally wake up. But
do you do because it's interesting because like where you don't really like drink, so to speak, right? So like me, if I was on holiday somewhere like that, I'd sit down, have dinner late, and I'd just sit there and couple of glasses of wine, maybe a bottle of wine, all the rest of it, and then just sit there until like. Is it like Spain where they sit there till like 11 o'clock at night?
So I don't know if we just went the wrong time of year, but quite a few of the restaurants we went to told us that they're shutting for the season at the end of the month.
Okay.
So they shut between October and I guess sort of like March time or February time maybe. So I did have a couple of drinks whilst I was away, but we hired a little car.
Yeah.
And like in a foreign country, last thing you want to do is get nabbed for drink driving.
Yeah,
because you don't know what the fuck they're going to do to you. So on days where we were like that, it was like I'd have a drink with dinner, maybe, but I didn't have to drive home, and we didn't have like a bar at our hotel or anything.
Oh, so it's like it's a drive everywhere.
Yeah, so really, I mean, unless you're staying in one of the towns,
yeah.
Which I mean, probably lots of people would have done, but I didn't really investigate properly. Yeah. But where we stayed was lovely. It was really picturesque. We had a view over the Caldera, which was beautiful. I wouldn't have changed where we stayed, but we were out of the way a little bit. So yeah, if you're staying in the towns, like you could have as many drinks as you want, just walk back to your gaff. But we couldn't do that really. We had a couple of restaurants within walking distance. One was a bit naff, and the other two were like you were spending minimum 150 quid, but they weren't anything special. They're just expensive. If that makes sense. They were like hotel restaurants. They weren't independents.
Yeah.
Well, I guess they are independent, but
they played Independence Day.
Yeah. Just Will Smith. But we, I quite like a cider in the sun. That's like, I enjoy that. And I couldn't find. I like a Copperberg strawberry and lime.
I don't think you'll get one of them over there, will you?
Nowhere.
No, you wouldn't.
Until the second from last day, we went into this little It's like a supermarket, but a souvenir shop. It was a weird combination of the two. And they had this big old fridge with every drink you could think of, and there on the shelf, Copperberg, strawberry and lime. So I bought 8. I caned them all that night.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Go on, the boy.
Yeah, I did have a bit of a thick head the next morning.
Yeah, I bet you did. I bet you did.
We bought. I actually bought like 12 of them. I had 8 that night, and then the day we went home, I started drinking at like 10 o'clock because I was like, I struggled to sleep on the plane, but we were flying back. Our flight was meant to be 12:05, and this is my worst nightmare. I'll tell you what happened. Flight was at 12:05. I like to get stressful shit out of the way early doors, right? But I've got to be up all day, and I don't sleep well on a plane. I've got just under a 2-hour drive home from Gatwick on the other end.
Oh,
I know I can't. Like, I'm asleep by 8:30.
Yeah, I know.
Most nights. I know I'm not going to make it to 12:05. Be up for the whole flight and drive home. Like, it just ain't going to happen.
It's one or the other, innit? You can't have both.
Ain't going to happen.
Yeah.
So I was like, I had a couple of ciders in the morning, like 10 o'clock, and then I had another couple in the afternoon. And I thought, you know what, that will just like that will set me up to have a little kip on the plane.
Take the pain away, yeah.
But by the time the plane came round, I was so like tired and angry, like it's just fucking like horrible to be around. I was like stone cold sober.
Yeah, cool, sure, yeah.
So we got on the plane. Oh, so we didn't board the plane until 12:30. So there was no delayed announcement. We're all sitting, everyone waiting to get on the plane, sitting at the departure gate, and the plane's outside. They're not boarding us. 12:30, we get on this coach. Like, you know, they drive you to the. Well, you could see the plane, but they all got us on this coach, and I shit you not, the coach took off, went like that, stopped. We all got off.
What's the point?
We got off that bus further away
Than where you left.
than where we left, because we had to get on the front of the plane. We were row 11. We were actually further away from the front steps than we were at the door. So I was like, that pissed me off. We got on the plane. I was like, so I'm shutting my eyes and I'm just going to hope something happens. And I had probably the worst 4 hours of broken sleep known to man. I felt rough as arseholes. Anyway, land. We're like first off the plane somehow. We're the first through passport control.
There you go, bruv.
So bear in mind, we're about 40 minutes behind at this point than we should have been. So I'm 40 minutes. Like half the drive home, I'm like, anything could happen this second half of this drive. We're first through passport control. I turned to Zoe and I was like, you know what? Our bags might come out first on the conveyor belt and we might win the day here.
We're in luck here,
We might claw back that 40 minutes. Would you believe it? Our bags were the first 2 to come out the carousel.
Mate,
I started getting excited. I was like, fucking, someone's looking over me tonight. We get out to the coach.
Yeah.
And maybe 5-minute wait for the coach to drive us to the car park. So I'm like, fucking brilliant.
G'd up for this,
I'm like,
mate.
it's at this point with the time in the UK time, it's like about 3:30, I think, something like that. We walk into the hut where they give you your key back. Mate, about 20 people queuing, one person behind the desk.
Sounds about right.
My heart dropped. And like, there's people there that like it almost seemed like the system was down and she was having to take everyone's details manually. So I don't know what the fuck the 3 people that were like, when we arrived, one person, second person, third person.
Oh, you
had
done
done
wrong.
wrong.
Yeah.
But when we dropped our car off, it was like, yeah, here's our booking, here's our key, see you later.
Yep.
So I don't know what the fuck they'd done, but I was like, they better not all be like this. There's some bloke in front of us going, well, they ain't driving my car. He was like, I've paid to drop the car and keep my key. I went, well, you're probably in the wrong place, mate.
So why is he queuing?
This car park's like the park and ride, mate. Like you give your key, they park it. He was like, no. Look, he showed me. I was like, yeah, they've got multiple car parks, this company. I was like, you're in the wrong place. And he was like, oh, I'll just ask him. So he carried on queuing, taking up everyone else's time to be told he was in the wrong place.
And they told him?
Yeah.
Oh.
The woman next to me, she's turned around and gone, what a cunt.
You're joking.
To me, yeah.
Was that Zoe?
No, it was some bird I didn't know. And I was like, yeah, fucking tell me about it. So like now I'm getting pissed off because I'm like,
Do you get aggy like that?
Yeah, I do. I'm not going to cause a scene over it,
But
it's
it
fucking
burns you out, doesn't
bubbling
it?
me inside, bubbling. And I'm like, I'm just got to stay quiet. We'll fucking get through it. Anyway, front desk, Bosh, here's your key. Thanks, mate. It's parked here. Brilliant. Walk out, throw the bags in. Bosh, on the way home. We due home at like 4:30. It's about, it must have been about an hour, right? Coming down the M26, which joins onto the M25, and the slip road for the M25 is shut.
That's handy.
So I was like, brilliant. So I've gone past, the sat-nav's redirected. But what it's done is it's taken me back onto the M26, 9 miles in the other direction, just to turn around again, back onto the M26 to take the turn off that's shut. Obviously, the car don't know
the road's shut. They just think you missed it.
That just, for them, that's the best option for you.
Yeah.
So luckily we clocked on what was going on, and I said, "So get it up on Apple Maps or whatever," because it knows, doesn't it? It knows that the road's shut. And so that was a 25-minute detour back to the point we started at.
That's handy, yeah.
And then to get onto the M25 was like another 25-minute detour through the houses to get onto the M25.
Basically, the last thing you need.
Hit the M25 just before the Dartford crossing, and I went, "Did we pay for the Dartford crossing coming over?" As I was like, "Fuck." I was like, "Yeah, I don't think we did." So I said, "Look, pay it now."
Sometimes you can nick it.
And we charged us $350. It said we'd done one crossing, so fingers crossed we don't get no comeuppance out of that, or I can at least call them and say, "Look, here's what happened."
If it's your just FYI, if it's your first offence in the vehicle, not you personally, if it's the first offence in the vehicle, they have a grace period.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping that like I can just call them and say, "Look, we were on holiday. We forgot to do it before we left. Hands up." Then we had no signal whilst we was away, and we done it as soon as we got back to the UK. So.
Happens, though, guys. Happens.
I forgot to pay a fine. I got to pay a fine, but I thought, what a fucking brilliant way to top off this night. So we rolled in at 5:15 in the morning. I put my head down. Alarm went off at 6:30.
Oh, when you said 12 o'clock, your flight was at midnight.
The flight was at midnight.
Oh,
yeah.
sorry, brother. I thought it was midday.
5 past midnight, but they're 2 hours ahead. So the 4 hours was meant to bring us back at 2:05 a.m. UK time. Yeah. We didn't land till 3:05, I think, 4:05.
Oh, so you had a bit
3:05.
Yeah, mate.
Proper delayed. So yeah, put my head down. Alarm went off at 6:30. I was down here at 7:30. At work at 8:00. So I've had a fucking...
You've had a mate.
If I'm coming across slightly more retarded than usual, that's why. I've had 90 minutes sleep.
We know what to pin it on. Do you find, funny enough, I was having this conversation last night with my mate, and I said, like, it's going to come across horrible. But I just find that every time I go to the airport, I'm with everyone that's, like, having their first airport experience.
Yeah. No one knows how to travel.
Mate, what is going on? And do you know what he said? He was like, my mate said, look, you might fly more than usual, say. He went, but some people get away once a year.
Some people don't get away once a year. Some people it's once every 3 years.
Exactly that. Yeah. So it's like they don't really know what to do or how to move.
Well, some people didn't go away as kids.
I just felt
like their only experiences as an adult.
I never went away. I went away once when I was a kid, or twice when I was a kid, and then when I was 18, I went away, and that was my third holiday. But I just think, like, after a little while, you kind of know how like the civic things matter, and like don't stop. Like in a corridor with your bag.
Mate, I don't think that's an airport thing. That's just people in general. Mate, it happens all the time. Like, it fucking winds me up when people stop in front of you. It's like, have you got no social presence, like awareness about you at all? Like, we're all trying to get somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
and you've just stopped dead. Yeah. Like, move to the side and stop.
Mate, I know.
Why are you stopping in the middle? Like, sometimes I think, like, I'm going to fucking just walk into someone on purpose.
I think we should just be allowed to hit them.
Yeah,
they won't do it again. They won't do it again.
They will, because they're two fucking idiots.
Should you just start putting grenades in their bags?
I'm not at the airport, though. I'll tell you something that did happen at Santorini airport, which I thought was fucking dodgy as fuck. So there's a couple in front of us. They were pissed. I mean, it's bag drop opened at 10:05. We were there at 10:05. So these guys must have been drinking all day. It's their last day. They've been there all day, whatever. But they were fucked. Anyway.
Are they young or old?
They're old. They're probably mid-50s, maybe early 60s.
Mate, they should know better.
But they're on their holidays, whatever. I've got no issue with that. They weren't being disruptive or anything.
No, I get that.
They're obviously pissed, right? Anyway, this bird comes over from security and she's talking to him as we're walking. You know, you got to do like the fucking up and down snake thing to get to the front of the line. There's 5 people queuing. Fucking don't know why. And then we can see him talking. And anyway, we get to behind them and the wife's going, "Oh, you're a fucking idiot, Tell. What have you done that for?"
Tell,
and
mate,
he's going, "Right, it's just a bit of perfume. What are you talking about?" Anyway, it's transpired that, so coming from Gatwick, you can now, like, I had that filled up 2 litres of water. You can have up to 2 litres of drink. They're really relaxed on the on the liquids and stuff now. But coming back, it's like post 9/11 again. Like, no sharp
because
objects.
It's their airport, Santorini's airport. Yeah.
Like, no liquids over 100 mil. Anyway, she had this perfume that she'd bought at duty free on the way out in her bag, which was above 100 mil. And she wanted to bring it home.
Mate.
So she's coming up to this bloke, and she's gone, "Can you put it in your bag and I'll meet up with you in
Her
Gatwick?"
husband bloke?
No. Someone she don't know. So she's come over from security to this couple that are pissed. And she's going, "This is what's happening. They won't let me bring it through. Can you put it in your suitcase?"
Oh, I see what you mean. And check it in.
And I'll meet up with you in Gatwick.
Yeah.
And I thought, is that not just the plot of every fucking drug mule like story on? You watch that program.
Yeah. Just take
and
it
it's
through.
like, oh, someone just said, you know, like, how do people? And he put it in his bag, and he's going, "Oh, it's just a bit of perfume." And then there's this little, like, Filipino lady in front of him, and she's going, "I always tell my kids not to do this, so I wouldn't have done it. You should tell them at the desk. Tell them at the desk what you've done, just to be on the safe side."
Mate, you can't do that. They'll rip your bag apart.
Yeah, there's no safe side. You're getting arrested, mate. You're getting your anal cavity searched.
Mate, I'll do that.
Yeah,
mate, what?
I was like, I'll take perfume. Me, pick me. But I thought, fucking hell, it's wild. But it's like,
but even that, first day at an airport, bro.
Yeah, it's 2 hours past my bedtime. I ain't getting involved. I was like, "You better not turn around and ask my opinion, you cunt. You pissed up cunt. Do not ask me. Do not talk to me. Do not try and bring me into your argument with your wife about how fucking stupid you are. I'm not interested."
Mate, I don't blame you.
But yeah, if anyone can't tell, I'm still a bit tired.
Mate, so it was a nice holiday, yeah?
It was brilliant, yeah.
Recharge.
We had a great time. It was, but, you know, I think it's the same everywhere in Greece. They ain't really got roads. They've just got stop signs. So, like, the whole of Santorini is 90% people who've either hired a car, a quad bike, or like a dune buggy.
Yeah.
Just buzzing around the island. Mm-hmm. And like 10% people who live there, I think. So, like, everywhere you go, there's just a tandem of like 15 quad bikes and smart cars. We was in a smart car.
Yeah.
So all the hire companies have the same cars.
Yeah.
It's like Toyota.
So you know to avoid them.
Yeah, smart car, Fiat 500. Like, just the little ones that you don't like. But fuck me, the petrol over there is well expensive. We used there's 10 bars on the petrol gauge. We used 2 bars. It only just clicked to the second bar. 35 quid to fill up.
Mate, you're joking.
Mate, that smart 1 litre smart car would have cost over €100 to fill up.
Mate, that's enormous money. Fucking hell.
It was €120 to fill up. I was like, fucking hell. And that, like, Zoe used to have one. It used to cost her like 40 quid to fill up.
Yeah. Mate, that's outrageous.
Mental. It was like, I don't know how there's price in it. But
it's all imported though, isn't it? Everything's imported. On
yeah, they're
like
definitely ain't digging it up in Santorini, that's for sure.
That's the thing. Stuff like that is just, I mean, that's probably why all the food and that's there, because it's all imported. It's all got to kept frozen and it'll be kept frozen.
Yeah, I think it's the one thing I did find strange was, like, once you've seen one town that's like on the cliff and it's all the views and everything, every town's the same.
You've got to, you see, with holidays like that, I've started noticing now I'm a fucking social butterfly. I've noticed that when you do little islands, your your not personality, but like your hobbies and your interests have to revolve a lot around geography.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? So like, if you went there expecting like a banging nightlife and loads to do, it's never going to work.
No.
But if you want to go there and read a book in like different areas on different
there's
beaches,
fuck all to do.
yeah, this is what I mean. Like, so you know you got to go there and just like you got
Yeah.
to take the watch off and forget about time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you get why people go like, you get why people just go to these sleepy towns and like decide to paint or decide to write a book.
Yeah.
Because there's not really a lot else to do.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
You're right.
I found that when I was in Centre Parks recently. I was there and I was coming back and I was talking to my missus and I said, you know what? I said, like, it might sound funny, but if you said to me, Dan, you've got to come up with a plot of a film or like write a book, I'd probably go Centre Parks for a few months because there's just nothing to do.
Centre Park's not like a activity holiday?
Yeah. But, all right, but then you'll go swimming in the morning.
Yeah, but there's lots to do at Centre Parks, isn't there?
See, I find the opposite. Yeah, there's a lot. No, so...
There's a lot available to you.
There's a lot available if you want to do it.
Yeah.
But I personally wouldn't do it. So, like, I find it quite childish.
Yeah.
Like, not in a bad way, but it's aimed around children.
Like a cabin in the woods sort of thing.
But it's that sort of vibe. Like, once I've
not
gone...
necessarily Centre Parks, but just like a cabin in the woods.
Like, you wake up, you go for
You've
a
got
ring.
nothing to do other than think.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and it's like, right, and if I want to take myself off down the spa or down the pool, you can, but then you're still ultimately just chilling indoors. It's not like there's a nightclub.
No.
Or a few restaurants you can sit till 2 o'clock in the morning drinking sangria. It's not like that.
No.
So, yeah, it's a cool place, though. It's them places are like that, are nice, but you have to understand it comes with the territory.
Yeah.
Like, you will be bored.
Yeah, I'd say we weren't. I wouldn't say we were bored at all.
No, mate, like you're going to go there and it's going to be the worst time of your life.
It's but we were there 5 days. We could have done 4. You probably could have come back to it into 3.
What do you reckon 2 weeks would look like?
You just couldn't do 2. I don't, unless you enjoyed sitting at a pool doing nothing.
Yeah.
Like my mum can do that. She don't matter where she is, as long as the sun's out.
Yeah,
she's good to sit next to the pool for 2 weeks, do fuck all. Brilliant, but like you going somewhere, you want to see the local.
When you're wrestling with the autism, son, it's a bit harder, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm like chasing lizards like round
Was there
trying
any
to touch them.
trains?
No railways, unfortunately.
No railways?
No, not a bit of you, mate.
1 star, that's shit.
But there's some cool like flowers and stuff. There's cats everywhere, so I'm sure you probably find a dead one to eat. There's this the caretaker lived in a gaff like on the site of the hotel, and he had like 5 dogs. He just let like one of them was a right little waggy cunt, and every time a car drove past, he'd run up the drive and like chase the car up the road.
Well, he's going to live long, isn't he?
Right, whilst we were there was this firework. They do it every year to celebrate the volcano. Some gay shit like that. It was a nice firework display, but we were watching it on outside our hotel, just like on top of a cliff. Great view, really nice. But obviously, he's setting the dogs off, so they're all running around like fucking idiots. And this quad bike is like driven up the road, and the dog's chasing it. But it's pitch black. It's like dark. They ain't got street lights. It's like easy to do crime and that. And the dog's running up, but you can see it in the light. Like I was convinced it's been splattered. But then Zoe said she saw it, and we saw it the next day. But I was like, mate, that dog's got a death wish.
It's wild, isn't it? It's wild.
No.
Mate, do you want to know a funny thing talking about cats? Went to a wedding. Me and Mrs. went to a wedding a year ago in Lindos in Greece, which is very similar to, I think, where you went. It's a Greek island.
Just a lot of stray cats.
A lot of stray cats, but it's a small island, not really a lot to do. Anyway, there was like cats on the way home. There was loads of cats that, like, for some reason, congregated in this like little corner.
Gang.
Yeah, but like,
do they have knives? Were they doing gang signs?
Yeah, like some of them had tattoos. But obviously, mate, I'm like the
just
animal man.
Twisting its tail into like
gang sign,
like blood,
catnip. But obviously, I've got like the animaltism, innit?
Yeah.
So like, I'm like, oh mate, I'll see if the corner shop's got some like cat food. Yeah. And it's like, no, you won't. I'm like, yeah, no, you're probably right. I probably shouldn't, yeah, because then obviously they all come up to you.
Yeah, you're like the cat whisperer.
And I'm like, mate, we're out to dinner, and I'm trying to like wrap bits of like leftover food up in a napkin, and she's just grabbing my hand and going, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, cats don't eat tomatoes and cucumber, you dickhead.
I'm trying to put it in my pocket. She's like, "Put that down."
The cat don't want a bread roll, Dad. But it was really nice.
The potatoes, delicious. Yeah, crazy,
mate. I know what you mean. Like we give them a bit of food and that. I've always had cats my whole life. I love them, but they are friendly.
Yeah, of course they are, yeah.
Like
But
one
also,
of them tried to sit on Zoe's lap whilst we was eating dinner.
Yeah, you don't
and
want
it's
that
a
shit.
bit much, isn't it?
You don't want, mate, they're full of fleas and shit. Yeah, you don't want that.
Yeah. And they, like, the locals don't give a shit.
Also, you
They're
don't know what
just
the cat's going to catch.
No.
You should have said, no, she's got fleas. And when Zoe went, oh, I go, no, I'm talking to the cat. Oh, mate, it's good to have you back, bro.
Oh, yeah, I've missed being here and time to crack on. I've worked out today that we've grown by about £100 a year this month.
Mate, you're flying.
Yeah, I know.
Mate, that's unbelievable, Techers.
That's
You
less,
should write a book,
That's
Keith.
less than one new customer's worth of value.
What happened? Someone built an extension?
I don't
You
know.
charging
I don't
extra?
know what happened. I don't know what's happened. But I've got my 42,000 leaflets going out Monday. They start going out Monday. So RIP my heroes. I'm going to be on the blower, I think.
You will. Be
Quite a
good,
bit.
though. Be good.
I'm excited. If we could get 50 new customers, it'd be decent. I've got some canvassing going in November, so we should see some growth back end of this year.
That's what I like to hear, bruv.
I'm tempted to get a Facebook ads back on, as well.
Yeah.
I think it might be time.
do you know what? I had mine on. I turned mine. No, I turned mine off, and I decided against the multicoloured thing. The multicolour, the big colourful background. I didn't like it. I was finding that my leads they were just shocking. I found.
Yeah.
So I reverted back to the original, and then we had a bit of a lull period. But now I had some great response over the weekend. So I've been adding a few.
One, yeah.
And I noticed now they're behaving differently. For some reason before, it says link your WhatsApp to your Facebook so it comes through. So I'd done that before and I had to get a WhatsApp business, but it never came through. Whereas now I get a text message. I get a WhatsApp now.
Okay.
And it starts the WhatsApp chat straight away, which is brilliant. So yeah, I've been
Have you found that's helping you close more jobs?
It's not so much that. It just eliminates the fact I've got to check the ads.
Okay,
Because
yeah.
before I had to manually go in, check the ads, and then call them.
They're starting a conversation with you. It's not them.
Yeah.
You're not getting the lead through WhatsApp and then you're calling them. You're just chatting to the customer.
Just chatting to the
on
customer,
WhatsApp.
yeah. So
are you gone for more the chat rather than the call now?
I mean, yeah, it's just lending itself. So look, a lead will come through like this, right?
Yeah.
So it'll come through and it'll be like, need a window cleaner. Hello, filled out your form. We'd like to know more about your business. And then phone number, address, name, and email.
Cool.
Yeah. And then it's on me then what I want to do. So if I want to call
Just
them.
text her back saying like what you're wearing.
Yeah, like, could you ever love me?
Yeah.
Do you need a window cleaner?
Can you be my new mum?
Exactly that
Yeah.
sort of thing. But yeah, so that's where I'm at with it. So,
Any hits?
yeah, great response. I had 4 on Saturday and I think 3 on Sunday.
How are you going to pick?
What, between mum?
Yeah.
Just have like one for every day of the week, innit?
Oh, okay. You're not going to do like a Royal Rumble.
I might do. I
Yeah.
might start introducing it, yeah. King of the customers or something.
And the winner gets a free window cleaned.
And a new son.
That's the consolation prize, isn't it, really?
Yeah, I know, innit? No one wants me. But yeah, mate. But yeah, it's all
Been
good in the hood.
If anyone's got any like cool marketing tips for this time of year, I'd love to hear them, talk about them. I'll tell you what I've bought this week, and you'll love it because I'm spending more money.
You couldn't help yourself, could you? What did you buy?
I bought 2 hot water systems for 2 of the vans.
Did you really?
I have, yeah.
Incredible, mate.
Yeah.
Incredible. Where'd you get them from?
So I got them from Dean from the Discord.
I see that. I see his advert.
He
I
builds
like
them
it.
himself. He can service them. From what he showed me, fucking top notch. I will update everyone once I've done it. I'm going to do a little
Please
video installing them as well.
Yeah.
Um,
Is it like plug and play? Pretty easy.
I think so. Yeah. I
Wire
think
it,
so.
yeah, lead in
it
and
should
lead
be
out.
pretty straightforward. It's just more finding where to put it because you've got to drill a hole in the floor for the exhaust.
Yeah.
So obviously, I don't think you want it too close to the fuel tank. Not that diesel's flammable, but probably just want to be avoiding any issues.
Yeah, of course. It's not that tanks are normally petrol as well, aren't they? So you don't really want to. Fuel tanks are normally petrol.
Yeah, they normally are. Yeah.
So you don't really want the fucking ball like you melting your tank, do you?
No. You just don't want any sort of damage. So I've ripped out one of the vans today. So I'm going to be redesigning the layout. I'm going to really want to try and design a no drill system that is secure to the van. You know, I don't want it to be wobbly. I want it to be really, really fixed in place without having to drill through the floor. And I think that would be something that we could package up and sell to other people.
You can. So I've got a good idea for that, which I don't know if you've ever seen. So you've got the hooks in the van mounted, yeah. So you can get, from what I can gather, you can get a small chain like that, obviously with a hook on it. So normally you'd ratchet strap something down. Well, that's all well and good, but obviously you got to make sure the tension's always there, and also it does look like a temporary fix. Whereas you can get a chain, and if you can tighten the chain, if that makes sense, which is obviously going to be a lot more secure than a ratchet strap.
So what I'm trying to work out is how to utilise the anchor points. So not the D rings for the ratchet points, but actually taking the bolt out and then creating a frame that utilises the thread. But in particular, the Transit Custom that I've got, I don't know if it changes, like depending on model. The anchor points are in the walls; they're not in the floor.
Okay.
So I don't know whether that's going to affect the tensile strength of the frame because it's not bolted to the ground; it's bolted to the wall.
Yeah, that would.
So although the frame will be solid,
it's not sitting.
It's not being held into the ground. It's being held into the wall. So there's a few things to play about with. I might have to either get a new tank or have a new hole put in so that the exit's at the front of the tank rather than the side, because I want to bring it forward between the wheel arches.
Mate, do you know what? I'm pleased you said that. Do you know what I've noticed? If I could do it again, I would get rid of the stand-up tanks. I think they're just... I'm starting to realise now it's a little bit silly. I'd have a lay-down 500, and then I would have it, between the wheel arches and have it all at the back door there. Because it's such a... Even though that's space...
It's such a space killer, you're right.
But, like, you could argue and go, but you've still got the space, Dan. And it's like, yeah, I do, but I'm not... I'm forever leaning in, trying to grab something. Yeah. Whereas if you moved everything this way and just wrote it off...
You could really, have the reels right in front of the tank.
Massively.
And, utilise all that space. And you've got 2 side doors, haven't you?
Yeah.
So that's even more reason to do it.
Yeah, massively.
But I'm also going to redo my big van. And I'm going to try... what I'm going to do is I'm going to bolt Unistrut to the roof.
Yeah.
So I need to work out a way to weather-proof the bolts that are going to go in the roof. And then I'm going to mount the frames, the reels on the roof. Not the window cleaning ones, but for the pressure washer.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't know if the roof will hold them up.
You should have 3 cross beams, yeah?
Yeah.
So as long as you secure to all 3 of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Try and spread the
cheeks.
Spread the weight.
Oh, yeah. Right, yeah. Spread the weight, yeah.
Do that later. But yeah, if I try and spread the weight out and then...
It's funny, isn't it? Because it's funny because even though when we've done them, we thought it was the bee's knees. But now really when you're looking at it, we're we're snagging it and we're like, maybe not.
Well, the reason I thought about that is because if I remove the reels from on top of the pressure washing frame, I can make the frame a lot smaller, to almost just above where the...
If you remove the... Say that again?
So if I remove the reels from on top of the frame, where the pressure washer sits, I can reduce the height of the frame to basically be in line with the top of the pressure washer.
Yeah.
Then I could basically table that.
Yeah.
And have storage, workspace for
whatever you want.
Yeah, for fixing whatever on the go, or put the water tank on top.
Yeah.
Or put the water tank on the bottom. Have a square water tank, and then put the pressure washer on top of that.
Yeah.
And then you've just removed a big chunk of space that you're already using because...
And drag the whole thing in front of the wheel arches.
Yeah.
And then therefore you've still got the side loading.
Well, no, so I'd probably still have that out the side door because it's a bigger van. It's not so much of an issue. But I haven't got to worry about space as much.
Yeah, I get you.
But I'm still spitballing ideas with that one, but that's something that I want to look into doing.
It'd be interesting to try and button it up over the winter, because I found it. I don't know. I found it. I don't know about you, but mate, doing anything in the summer when you're busy is just a ball. Yeah, it's just impossible.
It becomes expensive to trial and test stuff, and I've been through it several times where you know what you need, but you don't know what size you need, so you order. One's the wrong size, order the next one's wrong size, next one wrong size.
Do you know what I think there's a space in the market for sure? What? Definitely. A custom tank. I've thought about this for a while now.
I just think they're expensive to make.
initially you're setting up a mold, yeah. So they're injected molded. Them things. Have you ever seen them?
No.
The big metal plates come together, and then they put like a little globule of plastic in it, and then the air goes in and fills it up. So yeah, building the mold would be expensive, but once you've got the mold, you'll just be stamping them out. But I do think at the minute there's because them tanks, we just use the tanks. They're not window cleaning tanks.
No,
they're just tanks that we've adopted. Do you see what I mean? Whereas I think if you actually had a bit of a like if you design a tank with space in mind,
yeah,
I think it'll be
or like you could design a tank with shelving built in, so then you're utilising just more space.
And do you know what? Another thing as well, if you designed a tank with fixings on it, no tank has got fixings on it.
No,
that's another thing I noticed.
They're made of plastic, aren't they?
Yeah, but you can. It's not the end of the world to put like a little eyelet or something in it, isn't it?
Depends on what you want to attach to it. You know, you couldn't do a ratchet strap to it because it wouldn't hold the weight. But if you wanted to hang some stuff on it,
but if the tank came down on the bottom, kind of splayed out, and then you had a couple of holes, you could fix down. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fix it down for sure. Yeah.
There's definitely room for mate. Look at us, fucking hell. Do you reckon we're innovators?
We're definitely saying. I'm not sure if it's innovators, but I'm absolutely going to piss myself. So I think we should need to wrap this up, my boy.
Let's go.
Yeah, unless you've got something else to add.
Thanks for watching 10 minutes of the Uncleanables. Ryan's got to go toilet.
It's been 40 minutes.
Has it really?
Yeah.
Mate,
time flies when you having fun.
Mate, should we just see this out?
Yeah. It is a little bit shorter than usual.
Yeah, because we're both knackered.
Yeah, I need to go to bed, so.
Guys, thanks for watching another episode of the Uncleanables. I've been Dan.
I've been Ryan.
Stay cleaning.
Stay cleaning.
If you're looking for a laugh while cleaning a roof, but to kill some time making windows sublime, you got the right plan with Ryan and Dan. Welcome to the Uncleanables Podcast.